Good evening, everyone. Yeah, my name is Fadia, and I'm just going to share part of my testimony and what God has done in my life. I guess, I'll start with lockdown and Corona time and everything that happened then. So obviously with school and everything, it was a hard time. At first it felt like a holiday. It was quite nice at first, but then it got to a place where I realized I don't know what's going to happen with my GCSEs. I don't want to get teacher-assessed grades. I saw that didn't work out well for everyone who had that last time, and I wanted more time to show the teachers that I could do better with my subjects. And then so we got back to school in year 11, and the teachers still didn't know how things were going to go. So it wasn't an easy time, and I would say I was a person who didn't like change, but I think now I'm starting to like change and adventure, so that's something God's doing in me. I didn't know how things were going to happen, and then it got to a place in the new year before exams, they finally told us that they've decided to do teacher-assessed grades. I didn't feel ready for those, but because we had mini mocks and things. It was really not an easy time, but then I did my GCSEs. I got through it by God's grace. I enjoyed my summer holiday. And then, I guess during that whole time, I didn't know what I wanted to really do with my future. I had so many different ambitions and things that I've wanted to do in careers, and we had to pick our A-level options, and obviously what you pick for that limits what you can do later. So I didn't know, but I have to say that God actually really has been mapping my journey to where I am now. And I actually have to say I'm so grateful to God, because I wanted to pick, for example, art, psychology, and maths, and now I'm doing biology, chemistry, and maths, and I wasn't planning on doing that at all. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I just see that God's putting me in a particular path. He wants to use me in a particular way, and I'm grateful that He's just putting everything in that particular direction. Before I got my GCSE results, I got an email from my head of science. I wasn't expecting it. He said, we had taster sessions at school, and he said, for sixth form, and he said, if you would like to come to the biology and chemistry ones, you've done quite well at these, come and see what it's like. And to be honest with you, I wasn't thinking of picking that. I didn't even think I did well, but I thought I would go, and then it's like God doesn't force you into anything, but He gives you confirmation along the way, and that's what He did with me. So I heard advice from people who used to go to my school, who picked those subjects and came in the taster sessions, and basically it got to a point where I realized that, I'm going to end up picking those A-levels. And then also, when I actually got my GCSE results, I was actually surprised. I did better than I thought I would do, and I decided that I want to maximize my education as much as I can. So I wanted to use every opportunity and pick A-levels. Every A-level is good and can get you somewhere, but pick A-levels that I thought would be for the direction that I saw now God was leading me in. So, I picked that, and initially I actually picked a particular A-level that wasn't for me. So I didn't do maths straight away. I did psychology for a few months. And then I realized the type of person I am, I don't like writing at all. So that was not the subject for me. And also, I don't think I like thinking too much about that sort of thing. I'm more kind of like maths, calculations, that sort of thing. So after getting some advice from my biology teacher and other bits of confirmation, it's like I was supposed to be doing maths. So, however, I missed the deadline for like being able to change your subject sort of thing, because it was mid-November, and finally I decided it weren't the one for me. But even in that, the teacher, I went to the head of maths. He said, give me some time. and then he said, it's impossible. I don't want to prepare you to fail. You want to be X, Y, and Z, and you need certain grades, and you're not going to be able to get that since you've missed so much time. And I got advice from my mum and brother. They said, be confident, go and tell him you know you can do it, give you the chance, etc. I did that. He kept on saying no. I think at one point I got a bit too confident. And I kind of, a bit of a not really good attitude, but I was like, sir, if you don't give it to me, I will leave the school and I'll go somewhere else to get it, maths and things. And that's the thing, what I've learned, it's not good to handle things in the flesh. It's important to handle things in the spirit, because we can't open, if it's God's will, he's going to open the door. So I decided not to handle something like that again. And then, yeah, he... Basically, about a week after, Sir emailed me and said there's a way that you can get into A-level maths. And he said to come and speak to him, so I did. And he said, if you go to both psychology and maths for now, you have a test in 2 weeks. You've got to catch up on everything. It's the test that 2 tests in 2 weeks. If you don't get at least 75%, then just stick to psychology. You can't do A-level maths, basically. So I just had to work hard, and faith without works is dead. So that's what I've learned through that as well. I've had grace many times with my exams, but I've also learned that we need works as well. So I worked hard during that time, really hard. And also, I must say, Christina Minot helped me with maths. She's amazing at maths. So she helped me with that. And then I ended up getting my results, and I exceeded that mark. I got only 1 wrong on each paper. And that, yeah, God opened another door. So yeah, that's what God has been doing. I haven't always been perfect. There's times where I've come out of his calling for my life in little ways, kind of gone away a little bit. But at the end of the day, he's had his hand on me, and he has a plan for me, and I thank God for what he has done in my life and what he will continue to do for me. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what the future holds. So thank you.